I'm here in the Business Studio with Marc Wachsberger. He's the Managing Director of the Capital Hotel Group. You guys are doing interesting stuff, but the flagship is the Capital on the Park here at Mushroom Park around the corner in Sandton. What got you to think about it in the first place?
We come from a history of leasing and subletting sectional title apartments, 3-year fixed-term lease, and we've expanded into having constructed our own apartments and developments. We're now selling our apartments and leasing them back on that same fixed-term lease, 6% annual escalation, great returns for investors.
So what's the economics if I want to buy a one-bedroom investment in the project?
The economics are a 9.3% return gross. That's a 7.2% net return after deductions for levies and rates and taxes. That's far better than putting your money in the bank. And of course the golden thread is the capital upside. We've seen historically at buildings like 20 West, investors have bought from us for 2 million rand, 3 years later selling the same apartment for 3 million rand.
So let me understand this. I invest there, put up my deposit, say 20% of the purchase price, and then lease back the apartment to you and you pay me every month.
Absolutely. We're simply your tenant, nothing more, nothing less, no hotel pools or the like, just a direct tenant, 3-year lease, renewable up to 9 years, and normally our rent will pay your bond. And at the end of the day, better than putting your money in the bank.
Sure, but what happens after 3 years if you can't find another tenant for me?
Worst case scenario, we don't renew our lease, in which case you've bought a wonderful apartment in one of the best locations in Sandton and it can just be rented out to the market. There's a ton of corporates coming in, Discovery, Sasol, other buildings under construction, lots of employees looking for an apartment to rent.
I guess the thing that makes me feel most secure about this is not the very first one you've done.
Absolutely. We have 6 properties at the moment, another 4 under architecture or construction. The Capital on the Park, definitely our flagship, first time in South Africa, a mixed-use development of hotel merging with residential apartments. And it's going to be wonderful in all respects, views, and of course investor returns.
Marc, how many of your existing clients, in other words those who came into the other 6 projects, have come along to Capital on the Park?
We've already pre-sold 80, that was almost immediately. Hydro Park, Esprit Estate, 20 West, in particular, investors had incredible returns, so they jumped when we sent out just one mail to say come in and pre-purchase before our launch.
Interesting project. Marc Wachsberger is the Managing Director of the Capital Hotel Group, and the latest flagship project of the company is Capital on the Park.